Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Monty, and y'all are watching Mod Games. And today is Friday. Big old Friday. Our Friday show is about to begin. And as always, with our Fridays, we shall begin with HyperFixations. So this is our pre-show where I just talk about whatever's been going on in this little squirrel brain of mine. As the little squirrel runs on his wheel, what kind of nuts is he eating? You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna be discussing today. And it's a mishmash of things, so this includes some stuff from over our holiday break. We just got back from that, and super fun and exciting, and I got some stuff that I want to talk about with that, and as well as some serious stuff at the end. Today's HyperFixations is called CaseOh, Saltburn, and Lynja. I think y'all know where the last one's going, but let's go at it in order. Okay, so number one. Let's talk about my teeth problems. So yesterday I had to end stream early just because my tooth in particular was hurting so bad. I have been experiencing such terrible just toothaches the past week. And actually ever since over break, I don't know what happened over break that made it so that my teeth just hurt. But they do. The tooth that I got a crown on, has just been in pain, and then just I am in misery. You know what I mean? It started off as this dull ache, and then grew into something now where I have to take laps around my apartment just to kind of get the blood flowing elsewhere. It's affected my sleep, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of running on 2 hours of sleep. So if you notice me being a little low energy today, that's kind of why. But I went to the dentist today. I finally got to the dentist today, and they were like, well, it could be a couple of things, right? Number one, it could be that you need that root canal finally, you know what I mean? Because I didn't get a root canal when I got my crown. But they were like, listen, it's so close to the root that you might need it at some point. Could it be now? Who's to say? But the other thing that they had brought up was that it could be that the crown is just a little bit higher than the rest of my bite, right? And so what that means is, when I bite down, more pressure is placed on that tooth. And when that happens, it bruises the ligaments and all the gums underneath there. And so that's what we're going with for now. That's the explanation we're going with for now. And over the holidays, I will admit I was eating a lot of stuff that I normally don't eat when I'm here at my house. And so it makes sense in my brain. The story's lining up there. So I'm gonna give it a couple of days to heal and stuff, and we'll see how it is. Fingers crossed that I don't need that root canal. Fingers crossed that I don't need it. But I just took a acetaminophen. I'm ready to get going. Okay, next, CaseOh. So I think CaseOh has been blowing up recently, right? And I'm kind of part of this wave that's discovered him in this recent blow up, because he is so entertaining to watch. CaseOh is a streamer, if you don't know, right here on Twitch, and I think he simulcasts on TikTok as well. But he gets the most, the craziest chat, the craziest messages on PlayStation, and I'm just so endlessly entertained by him. I was watching him all throughout my holiday break. I was listening to him play through God, what's that called? It's the border control game where you're living in communist Russia or something, and you're checking people's cars. I'm watching him play through that, and it's so fun, such a good time, and I'm very much inspired by what he's doing, and I really like him, and I just wanted to show some love out there. Next, another thing off of the holiday list was Saltburn. I watched this movie on Christmas Day. And boy, what a Christmas movie. Boy, what a Christmas movie. I think it top 10 Christmas movies I've ever seen. I am amazed by this movie. I really, really like this movie. I know a lot of people are like grossed out or disgusted by it. I get it. I get why. But if you're like able to sit through that and you're able to kind of like look at the themes, look at the messaging, look at the foreshadowing of what's going on in the windows, wink wink. I'm not gonna do any spoilers, I promise, but wink wink, someone's in the windows, wink wink. The themes and ideas, the symbolism behind characters, all that stuff is so endlessly fascinating. My favorite movie of all time is Parasite, and this reminds me a lot of that movie. And so, I don't know, dude. I really enjoyed it, and I've watched it twice now, all the way through. Once by myself and once with a friend, because I wanted to show her, I wanted to show her it, and we had such a good conversation afterwards. So, check out Saltburn. It's amazing. I think it's on, I watched it on Amazon. I don't know if it's still on there. And like on the same train, like the director, oh God, her name is Emerald, I think. I could be wrong. It's a green jewel kind of name. I think it's Emerald Fennell. I think. But she called it a vampire movie, and this is the one that endlessly fascinated me, right? Like, there's no supernatural elements to this movie, but I see what she means when she says it's a vampire movie. When you... I saw her call it this before I watched the movie, and what you need to think about is not the vampire of Count Chocula, you know what I mean? Don't think that. Think like parasite, parasitic vampire. Think a leech, right? Sucking your blood for its own benefit. Once you think about it that way and you watch the movie with that lens, oh, the themes just open up to you. The themes just open up to you. So check this out. Think about it this way. So good. Barry Keoghan and Jacob Elordi deliver such masterful performances. I really, really like... I don't know the actress's name who played the sister, but she was really good. Rosamund Pike was really good. So many good performances. Excellent. Next is this book that I read. I read this book called The Darkness Around Us. I actually listened to an audiobook of it on my way back from Ohio back down here to Atlanta, and I was shocked. I was shocked by this book, dude. It is... I read a lot of books, right? I am a voracious reader, but it is so rare for me to find a book that just takes me on such a leftward turn that I am like shell-shocked, right? There have been a few books like that. A Little Life. Is that what it was called? Yeah, I think so. A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara has done that for me. Seven Husbands has done that for me. Like, not just like books that I really like, but books that just slapped me across the face and I had to kind of like gather my bearings again. And this book did it. This is my first 5-star book of the year, and I'm just so amazed. I'm so amazed by it. I'm very much fascinated by the themes of this book, by the circumstances of this book. This is a book that you can definitely have like a really good discussion about. You know what I mean? There's that like meme. I don't know if it's necessarily a meme, but it's like the do you think we're soulmates in another life? And then you like scroll and then it's like, are we even soulmates in this one? To me, this book really encapsulates that. and it's just such a brilliant idea, and I really like it. And so kudos to Elliot Schriefer. Check it out. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about Lynn Davis, also known as Lynja. So she passed away on January 1st. And, her son had posted this video that was a really touching tribute to her. Basically, he just showed a whole bunch of photos of her, and it was really, really sweet. And I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I was sitting over there at my counter watching it, and I was weeping, full of tears, because I really like Lynja, right? I really liked her videos. I was a fan. I found her when, over the pandemic. So she was one of my pandemic influencers, and she was one of those people that I feel like there's the people that you watch, and then there's the people you form a parasocial relationship with, right? I know those people in my brain who I have a parasocial relationship with, and Lynja was one of them, where I was I felt very close to her. I felt very comforted by her videos, by her presence, by her humor, by her cooking. She did, in fact, feel like another grandmother to me. I am very close and very touched by by a lot of womanly figures in my family. My mom, my actual grandmothers, my cousins, my aunts. A lot of them have been such an ever-present force in my life, right? When I think about my extended family, I think about the women in my family. And I interacted with them more than I did the men. And to me, I found a lot of that same comfort in Lynja and her videos. And so I just wanted to share that, to kind of put out the love that I had for her out there in this time when we're all talking about her. And rest in peace, and love you. If you're watching this later on YouTube, I love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.